In this video we will discuss the point editing dialog as well as the effects that turning your grips on will have on your drawing. If I simply click on a point node, you'll notice the point editing dialog opens. And in this window you can see the northing, easting, elevation, description, the plotted description based on your AutoMap settings, as well as any notes that are added for the point. You can make any changes here and hit OK, and that will update the coordinates in your database. You can also lock or unlock points using this dialog. If I go to the Points menu and Store and Edit Points, it will bring up the point editing dialog as well. And here I can enter a new point ID. I can look at an existing point ID and review its information. Or I can simply choose Pick Point after entering a new ID. Click on the screen and it will place a point at that location. We can also add a description and note as well. After that point has been placed, it will prompt you to enter another point. If you're done adding points, you can simply hit cancel. And I'll just delete that point right now. You can also bring up the point editing dialog by clicking on the elevation, point ID, or description of a point. So if I click on it once, you can see the point editing has come up for point 72. Now you'll notice if I turn my grips on, I'll come up to MS Tools, turn grips on or off. You can see in the command line grips have been enabled. You can also simply type grips into the command line. When I select the elevation label, a blue grip handle will be displayed. If I pick on this grip handle, I can move that entity to a new location. However, you'll notice if I pick on the point node or if I pick on the point ID, the point editing dialog is not opening. So if you need to see your point editing dialog, you'll either have to open it from the Points menu or turn your grips off. However, if I do double click on the point or any of the labels, it will bring up the Entity Properties window. And here I can see the position of the point as well as other information. I can use the grip handle on my point to move its location. We'll get a point protection warning informing me of the new update to the point. And we can see that it's moved. I'll just undo that. So in review, when grips are on, if you pick a point, you can edit it manually using your mouse. Or you can double click to bring up the Properties panel, where you can also make changes. Or if you turn grips off and click on a point, you'll get the point editing dialog.